on. Oops, sorry. What are you doing? You gotta move the screen sucks over there. You fuck it up.
Excuse me?
Lift your hand up.
Huh?
See the corner?
Yeah.
I need you to...
I see.
something's wrong. Or I can just maybe move this. Hang on.
I just want to say, yeah.
Right.
These live streams are the favorite part of my week.
Aw. Hang on, guys. We're just getting set up here. I gotta get to some shit here.
Aren't you ridiculous? Lana Banana? As a matter of fact, I am.
At least he's not doing his hair. What are you doing?
I'm drinking my Trilogy Media water.
Oh, okay.
Holy water.
I see. Okay, I just have to fix that.
Hey, beautiful people.
Okay.
Hey, Jillian Wheeler.
Hi, what's up, everybody? Let us know if we're here and we're visible.
Oh, my phone just said Trilogy Media live.
Just in case you weren't sure. What's up, Wes Johnson? Thanks for the super chat.
Wes.
We had a couple super chats before we started. Rebecca Holmquist, thank you very much, Rebecca. Meg was here. And
who was here? Oh, Meg
was here. And there was one more, and it unfortunately isn't letting me scroll back that far, but you can remind me who it was, and we are very appreciative of it. Thank you, guys. I see.
As you guys can see, we're on vacation.
Yes, kinda.
Bora, Maldives.
Lady bass guitar player, Ruby Turner, Tyler Wilson, Joanna Jensen, Luna Sanufa, the coaster enthusiast, Tim Graves, what's up, buddy? Scott Anders, Olivia Lynn, Slime King, Ariel Sophia. Can I help? Can I help you?
Do your AK-47.
Force Creative, Jen Krenz, Sherry Crone, May Gordon, Jasmine Brooke, Kenneth Pedersen, Pam Harms, Isabella Lopez, Michelle Peppel, how are you? Thanks for the super chat. Beth Turner, Luis, now everyone's coming on. Luis Schlater, Joanne Russo, Diviner Miss M. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing.
Well, I would love to open the beer.
Even look what's on the beer itself is the palm tree that we didn't. We'll just say that was intentional. And yeah, we meant to do that.
So as you guys know, being Russian, I'm a little bit crazy, loco.
A little bit. Thank you, DMK Michelle. Yes.
So I have this thing that I can open a beer with everyone, with anything.
With everyone.
So this time, on Tuesday, I'm gonna open my beer. Oh
my god! Retro D!
You guys go like giving my mom oh my god.
Retro D, well, we gotta do a Super Chat TV for you, Retro D. Thank you for the Super Chat. You've helped me.
On your behalf, I'm gonna open with a tea kettle. I'm gonna open this beer for you.
There you go, do it. This is for Retro D. Help grieving over my mom easier. Lots of love coming at you. Retro D, thank you. Okay, thank you very much. Rebecca Holmquist, thank you. What are you opening the beer with? It's a tea kettle, Rebecca. And you killed the illusion of us being at the beach with a cut off head, but that's okay.
I'm gonna put some air. I'm sweating.
Okay, well, I want hurry back because I want you to see the Super Chat TV for Retro D. I'm not trying to rhyme. I just am.
No, yes, you are.
Are you hot?
Yes.
Oh.
You have, did you see yourself? You sweaty. Your balls are sweaty, brother.
I'm actually quite fine. Freight train. Okay, it's time for Super Chat TV for Retro D. Here we go.
Okay, I want to
make it happen. It's perfect in time for summer. There it goes. Grab the utensils.
He created this shit I don't even know about.
William Barber, thank you for the Super Chat.
Super Chat TV.
He's cooking.
Why am I the only one who is
You're
cooking?
Barbecuing.
Oh my god.
It's for Retro D. Thank you, Retro D. Where's hot dog art? I have hot dog art ready. If someone wants hot dog art, we could do Super Chat TV. Next one we'll make hot dog art. Oh my god. It's more fun putting him in them than myself.
And of course, I have like, oh my god, brother.
Jinxer of Doom, thank you for being here. Thanks for binge watching. New sub. We love you. It means the world to us.
Finally has a cooking show. Guys, actually, I like, my passion is cooking. I love cooking, guys.
Seriously.
What I cook every time.
He doesn't have lime, so he's pouring lime juice and salt into the beer bottle. Babe Ofet King, thank you for the super chat. Barbecue Weasel, that's right. Now there's salt everywhere.
Anyways, anywho.
Are you ready? Anyways, anywho. I'm just going to put that on a shirt now. What's up, guys? Welcome. Good afternoon, America. You're fucking up.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Good afternoon, America.
Thank you for being here. Oh my goodness.
Guys, I know you from UK. I know you guys from different countries. It's just something that we say I don't know.
All over the place. Yeah.
Yes.
It's obviously for the rest of the world.
Right,
as well.
absolutely.
Thank you for being here, Brian May. Brothers. Thank you for being here, Brian May. Thanks for being here, everybody. It's 3 o'clock Pacific time, Tuesday.
And it means what?
Which means it's Real Talk with Trilogy Media. Yeah. Thank you for being here. I've already seen a couple of first-timers. Is that Tahiti or Fiji? I think it's Fiji, DMK.
It is Fiji.
Michelle. Brittany Shalk. I'm sorry if I'm butchering that. Hey, thank you for all that you do. I now know how to look for signs of scammers when I get a number who calls me. Thank you, Brittany, for the support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you. Thank you for...
We spent a long time on it. Long time. He was on time today, though. It's like there's like a shift in the something's going on. It's rare. He was sitting here before.
I know, 10 minutes before, and I was like, it's weird.
He's
so
ready to go. It's amazing.
So anyways, brother.
Anywho.
What's going on?
I noticed some first-timers. Thank you guys for being here. This is the stream we do every week, with the exception of last week because of the freaking YouTube debacle. But we were not the only ones that suffered from that inability to stream on Tuesday, so sorry about that. Yeah. But we're back here. We're going to do it today. And this is a stream we do every week where we do a number of things. Rebecca Holmquist, thank you. How did you keep the green on the mountains? Oh, that's because it's part of the image. So you only can't have green on you, but it can be green in the image, if that makes sense. She's talking about chroma keying, editing. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Editing. It's Dexter talk.
Yes.
The stream we do every week where you still get your same good old Trilogy duo, but we take a little bit of time of the stream to have some kind of topic where we share our opinion. We're not doctors or psychologists, but we share our opinion on something related to either content creation and or dream chasing, aspirations, inspirational, things like that. Freight Train sent me a Facebook message. I'll check it out, Freight Train. I'm sorry, I have been in.
I didn't even see my own brother, guys. So if you like,
tomorrow is a huge day for us. We're launching something we've spent so much time on, and I have been chained to the desk. So I'm sorry if I haven't gotten back to. I'm getting caught up this week. I swear, I know I say that every week, but I mean it. Freight Train, thank you for the super chat. Taylor Hutto, first live stream been able to catch. Love you too, Taylor. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
It means the world to us.
Welcome to Trilogy Media family.
So for those wondering, we are still going to call scammers. We're also going to call some fans. We usually close out with that. But we're going to take some time in the center and talk about a topic of the week, which in this case has to do with, brother?
Well, the topic actually is mindset and mindset, habits, mentality and goals. Yes. And it's very... Yeah, we'll get there.
It's something we've talked about in the past a lot of times when it comes up when we're just talking about our history together and things that have done to change our life. But we figured it would be appropriate. We've talked about anxiety before, and then before that we talked about YouTube specifically on how we make content on YouTube. Yeah. This time we're going to talk a little bit about goals, how we approach. We have slightly different methods of doing it, but we have obviously the same goals. So we have different. We're going to share our opinion on what that means, mindset, the importance of where your mind is, your body going where your mind is, all that.
If you know where is the finish line, it doesn't matter if you drive a bicycle and I drive my skateboard. We're still gonna end up on the finish line as long as you know what is your focus, what is that finish line. So
exactly.
Vlad gang. We will get back to this.
We're gonna get back to that. Yeah. For those wondering, let me pull up our full screen. Nope, not our full screen. We're gonna go to the bar just so y'all know where you are. Real Talk with Trilogy Media, and this is the first stream, as you can see, that we have incorporated some fancy schmancy, screen effects. So this is the Tiki Bar,
and thank you to my brother.
We also have. I just need to fix it.
Yeah.
Hang on. A second.
What do you want to fix it?
But brother? I can bring up. Hang on.
Yeah,
talk to the good people.
Fix your Dexter shit, and I'm gonna fix my thirstness.
Drink. Okay, I just have to fix the sizing of the chat. We can go to the bar and hang out with our squad. There we go. We got chats. Took me a second. We got chats on the screen.
Lady Bass Guitar Player, I love your inspiration talks.
Canadian Welder Farmer, are you gonna do a play button unveil? Of course we are.
Man, can we all meet in Fiji?
Right?
Yes, we can.
Takes a couple weeks to get here, Canadian Welder Farmer, but it will happen for sure. Meet up in Fiji would be awesome. Yes. Yes, thank you guys for being here. So
I don't have a lime today, so I found a freaking artificial
Jasmine Brook.
Oh, and it's a green. You cannot see it. Oh my god! Look at
shit!
this.
I didn't even notice.
I was like, why?
That's why you can't bring green shit. You're killing the illusion of.
We will talk about cheat. Yeah, everything
is. Thank you, Forrest, and everything is going up tomorrow. And we have another pre-release coming later today. Rebecca Holmquist, if Art wore a green shirt, it looked like he's behind the bar. That's true. I could put his head behind the bar. It's
putting
the bartender.
Yes.
Yes. Big launch tomorrow, but we do have a pre-release coming out today, probably within a couple hours of the stream. So for members and patrons, the video, not the Kickstarter itself, because most of you have already seen the big part of that, but we're actually going to have another scammer video, the IRL Rosie and Kit Boga, that is public tomorrow. It'll be private early tonight for you all to watch.
But if you're a channel member, which is, guys, thank you so much for supporting us. If you haven't subscribed to Trilogy Media, like I always said, what the fuck? What's wrong with you? Subscribe. And if you want to throw a couple American dollars or whatever, any currency at Trilogy Media, greatly appreciate it.
Absolutely. For those wondering how the hell we did that TV earlier, we do as a thank you, we do a Super Chat TV. If anyone does a $25 or more Super Chat, you get a special episode of Super Chat TV with some of them are very embarrassing little dancing clips of the weasel, which is always the highlight.
I just love the fact he will sit behind his computer, he will laugh at himself, and he will create like when art fucks everything in the world, like bang towers.
I want to see the hot dog one again. I hope we get to do it again before the end of the stream. That'll be the next one. If anyone wants to do a $25 Super Chat, Hot Dog Weasel comes next. I'll just put that out there. Yes, Brian May. Effing subscribe. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's hit a couple announcements like we do. Daniela, don't forget On the Town. Well, we're not forgetting On the Town. We're gonna as soon as the Kickstarter comes up this week, we're gonna be reaching out and getting all that stuff set in place. We usually do those in the last third or fourth week of the month to kind of sum up everything.
Like your girlfriend would say, you talk a lot.
Chris B. Tampa, thank you for the Super Chat.
Cheers.
You want me to stop talking? You talk.
Okay. So anyways, guys, we can fool around, we can do a lot of stuff, but Tuesdays are very actually important. It's something that we can share experience, and it's a real talk. We would love to tell how we feel. We would love to share our experience. We would love to tell you how we got to this level, and being a former athlete, mindset is everything. It's just like something about.
Oh, so you're going right into the topic. I was doing updates.
No, updates. I'm just you know.
Yeah. It sounded like you were
not yet.
Give some weasel wisdom right there. Wisdom of
the
weasel.
Good morning from Western Australia.
No, but you're on a great path. I think that's exactly how we should start. Exactly what we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
Before we get there, let's just do a couple updates real quick, just for a lot of people. Sometimes we have first-time watchers as well, so we do a couple updates just for a couple minutes, and then we're going to get into our topic, and then we're going to close out by calling some scammers and some fans. Don't forget to subscribe. Become a channel member if you want exclusive content. We have a big collab. So that's first announcement is we have a pre-release. I said it a second ago, but we have a pre-release coming today. Emily Witzak. I need to see it. Amelia, thank you, Amelia Witz. I'm going to match up the last name. Sorry, Witzak. Amelia, thank you so much. I mean, you gotta do.
Actually, why I'm laughing? It's not funny.
You gotta do what you gotta do. You know, there it is. Boom, shakalaka for Amelia. It's long too. Let's let this play out. Amelia, thank you for the super chat. No, don't miss it. Look, watch. Look, it's the Empire State Building. Red carpet, hot dog.
It's not funny.
Cat, it's hilarious.
It's not
I beg
funny.
to differ, and I feel like a few other people would beg to differ. It's hilarious.
Only you can create shit like this. Sure. I even the fucking shark attack. Oh my god! Moon, sun, Empire
the
building.
The building it collapses. I can't do anything seriously.
Wow.
The whole world. There it goes. Applause for the weasel and his hot dog dance. Thank you, Amelia, for that super chat. That was a treat.
Freaking hate you.
You're welcome. Anyway, pre-release tonight, couple hours after the stream, you're going to see a new scammer collaboration with us, IRL Rosie, as well as Kit Boga, which will lead us into tomorrow, which will be the public release of the same video, along with our Kickstarter, which we've been talking so much about, called The Cheat. We're launching a Kickstarter. It's going to be 30 days long to hopefully launch this TV show into existence. And members and patrons, you've already seen a very integral part of that Kickstarter. Yeah. We posted that a couple days ago, actually. So anyone that becomes a member now, you instantly get access to it. Helps us keep the channel alive. It's a few dollars a month, and you get all of our bonus content, private stuff we post that doesn't go public and or comes early to you. Thank you to our sponsors for this stream. First of all, is Spoof Card. Please download with the link in the description. Spoof Card is the app Trilogy Media uses every single live stream, every single video. To call scammers safely, we conceal our phone number. We can make our phone number to appear to be anything we want. There is voice changers, call recording, I gotta log in. I forgot to log in. All kinds of good stuff. It's safe. It's awesome, and you can try it for free just for downloading it using the link in the description below. Also, please download RoboKiller, also below in the description. It's the app you can put on your phone to block telemarketers, spam calls, robocalls, anything automatically generated that comes to your phone. Not only does it block it from ringing, but it answers it for you and wastes their time with pre-recorded answer bots, which Artissimo and I both contribute to the library of answer bots, and we sometimes make them live on Trilogy After Dark, so don't miss any After Dark streams. What's up, Luke? Hey, boys, what up? I'll come back in like a half an hour. Luke, thank you very much for the super chat. Good. What's up, buddy?
And by the way, the reason why we were able to catch a scammer yesterday, it was because of SpoofCard. When Rosie created a fake account and she was talking, because SpoofCard, you not only can call, you can put a text message. You can text from any number that you want. And that's how we were communicating yesterday with that freaking scammer.
Perfect. It's awesome. Please download both apps with the links in the description. Please. Both apps have been incredibly supportive of Trilogy Media since long time ago when we owned a little itty bitty channel. So thank you very much to them. Please show them some love with the links below. So we got videos, we got Kickstarters, we got our sponsors. Anything else you want to announce now?
Well, guys, as we already told you, tomorrow is going to be something that we've been waiting for 10 years. That's the reason why we came to this beautiful city, Los Angeles. And 2 years, it's the first official production under Trilogy Media. Wing.
Wing.
Yeah, wing. So we guys so freaking excited. I cannot even sleep. I already want that it will be Wednesday.
Yeah.
I want everyone to see what's going on. And I would love to have your opinion, and it's just...
I've seen a couple. You might as well address it now. Anything you want to say about yesterday?
Yeah, so yesterday, I think at noon, Rosie, our family, she FaceTimed me and she was like, "Brother, what are you up to?" I was like, working on...
Senator, thank you.
Thank you. Trilogy After Dark.
We'll talk about it.
We'll talk about it, yes. So yeah, she called me and she asked for help. She said like, Art, my girlfriend got scammed. So basically, when you want to sell, you go on an app, right? And you put any item you want to buy, you want to sell. So girlfriend, she was trying to buy pink headphones that cost $45-50. And she reached out to this seller who ended up being a scammer. And she said, like, hey, do you still have headphones? And he said, yeah. She was like, okay, can we meet? And he was like, hey, I live all the way in Pasadena, but I have a daughter and I need to buy diapers, which is a bullshit. Can you send me half of the cost of these headphones? And she was like, who gonna scam me for $20, $25? So she Venmo him money, and as soon as she Venmo him, he blocked her on Venmo. So that's it, he vanished. So girlfriend, she was like, I cannot believe this. So she called Rosie and she was like, Rosie, I got scammed, it's your department. So Rosie called me and she was like, well, Russian brother, the family got scammed, let's go get revenge. And I said,
oh my gosh, Diviner Miss M. Sarah, thank you. Thank you for all you did about scammers. You both do have a line, dance, or country western themed super chat TV. Ooh, maybe.
Dexter.
I'll take whatever you have on a break at work. We'll watch the replay later. Thank you, Sarah. Line dance or western theme.
Brazilian samba?
Well, we've played this one. That's swing dance.
Charleston?
No, that's a... line dance or western theme? I don't think I do.
Cucaracha?
I have a Mexican hat dance. I have a cucaracha. I know it's not what you're looking for. Let's see. Let's do a swing dance. I know it's not what you're looking for, but maybe it's something you'll enjoy. Thank you, Diviner Miss M. You're the best.
So anyways, when I go to the auditions, right, they need for Russian Mafia. You put your slick, your hair back, everything black on black. You have your chain like big of this, my Hawaiian necklace. And I called Rosie, I was like, homie, I'm literally like in the character of Russian Mafia. And she was like, Art, I actually want to go live. I was like, what the fuck, let's do it. So she came to the parking lot, like, I swear, it was from Tarantino movie. We're in the back of freaking who knows a shady neighborhood in a shady parking lot behind Carl's Jr., right, or whatever, Jack in the Box. And I felt like we're gonna give somebody cash, like we undercover FBI agents. Mm-hmm. We're gonna slip some cash, and they're gonna give us drugs, and then woo, like sirens gonna go on, right? So she came and she was like shaking. She was like, Art, I'm fucking freaking out. I was like, sis, don't worry about it. Like, let's go. So we went and we approached a car with the two guys who like smoking weed, and they're like, hey, yo, you have cash? We have headphones. And the rest you can see in...
Thank you, Ken. Shout out to you. Yeah, so on my end of the thing, I had no idea this was going on. I was running errands all day with Amy yesterday, and I look at my phone at a stoplight, we were parked. I forget what I was at. We were just stopped doing something. I looked at my phone, and I see a thumbnail on YouTube for an upcoming live stream from IRL Rosie that says, confronting a scammer live, and I see Russian Weasel in the thumbnail of a thumbnail that I designed originally of him and the Weasel thing. I'm like, that looks familiar. And it says, with Art as my bodyguard. And not 30 seconds later, I get a text from him that says, I'm about to go live with Rosie. We're going to go confront a scammer in person. And I was like, oh, what?
Bro, he was like, what? He was like,
so anyway, I didn't have time to like address it or reply to him. So we got back in the car. I forget what exactly we were doing. But anyway, we got home. Yeah. And then I called him, and he's like, yeah, I'm on my way to do this thing. And then Rosie actually was already live, so I clicked in, and she was driving on the highways to meet him. And meanwhile, I know he's on his way to meet her. And so then I start getting nervous. I'm like, oh my God, I had no context as to what they were doing, what kind of scammer it was, where it was. I had no idea what was going on. I just knew it was Russian, and it was going to be scary. So we watched the whole thing live. We even filmed, Amy and I even filmed part of our reaction to this happening while we were watching it here in the apartment, having no clue what was going to happen. Gotta say, I was pretty fucking proud of you. You handled that I'm always proud of you, but you handled that so well. You were just the right amount of intimidating without being too aggressively so. You put the fear of God in him without threatening him. It was just perfect. Just the way you handled it was freaking perfect. Meg was here. Yes, I'll, if Rosie's okay with it, I'll even give it to her. I don't know. I think she's gonna make a video about it or something.
Right,
but
right.
I have the footage of our reaction. I'll post it for. I'll post it up on the
Thanks,
thing.
Michelle.
But it was fantastic. But yeah, I was watching it like I've never been so riveted watching something. I must know how you guys feel watching like a video you're really excited about or something. Like not only was I excited about it, but I was like, it was live, so I was like nervous. Like, what the fuck is gonna happen? I was like, my heart was pounding for both of them. But they handled it beautifully, and then the live stream cut just the last part of the exchange out, and then it picked back up when you guys were in the car. But for a second, I didn't really know how it ended.
No. But
thank you, Diviner Miss M, for the super
you
chat.
Guys think it's not about $20, like, because it's a pink headphones. He addresses specifically to a girl, so guys would not go and buy pink headphones unless you're buying for your girlfriend. So this dude, as we're gonna tell you later, I'm not supposed to tell because it's gonna be in the video, but he scammed several girls. So he did deposit, and the shitty thing that you can do, it's to tell that you have a daughter, which you don't have it, and you're a pot smoker and you need money on drugs, whatever you need, and you're just trying to kind of like rely on the kindness of girls.
Take advantage of people's kindness.
Exactly.
Yeah. Rebecca put it perfectly. He was all like, please take your hand off my friend's car, trying to be all tough. And then you were like, now's not the time. Now you said something like, now you're in no position to be cocky.
Yeah,
it was like, over. Yes. That was very well handled.
And then he brought his Venezuelan grandmother, babushka, that he's in the hospital. It's just like, it's just getting...
Just lies after lies after lies.
Absolutely. And I was like, dude, just like, yeah.
Yeah. He handled it beautifully. It was riveting. It was intense.
Even his friend turned down on him. He was like, dude.
Oh, yeah. When the friend started, I was watching the friend from the beginning because he didn't say anything. He was kind of doing this.
Exactly.
And I was like, where is this going to go? One of two extremes. And he totally threw his friend under the bus, and Amy and I lost it. We were like, oh my God, I can't fucking believe he's ganging up against his friend. It was epic.
Because he said like, hey, I'm going to sell headphones. Can you drive me? Without even telling that he's scamming people around the town. And friend drove him, and he read 6'5" Russian and a gold chain, telling him that
I wish I could have heard their conversation after they left.
Yeah, actually, that's true. Yeah. But dude said like, just give your money, give your headphones. You're wrong. Like, I can't believe I'm part of this. That's what he said. Yeah. His friend, he said, I cannot fucking believe what you dragged me into.
It was awesome. So
spontaneously.
Yeah.
I could have been busy. It could have been...
It just happened. Well, yeah. Like, if she had called me, I probably wouldn't have answered because I was driving most of the day. So, not that she would have called me to do that. I'm glad she got me. You're obviously the choice for that.
Still, right?
But still, like, it just all worked out. And I'm glad that it did. And so, shout out to Rosie for putting the trust in us to help her with that, and him specifically. Shout out to you for fucking handling it like a champ. So, go subscribe to Rosie's channel. You're also going to see our next video, the one that's pre-releasing today, public tomorrow. She's in it, and it's fun. It's I don't want to give too much away, but it's just fun. Just watch. It's Kid Boga, Artissimo. I'm more of a spectator in this one, but I had plenty of laughing to do, so it's okay.
So, anyways,
anywho. Oh my God. How did Anna react? I don't know if Anna even knew what was happening.
No, she was like, baby, where you going? And I was like, baby, don't worry about it. I'm going to film. Oh, she was actually mad. Because I didn't tell her details that it's gonna be, and I was like, "Baby, why should I bring you?" She She was mad, not mad, she was like sad that I didn't bring her. I was like, why should I bring you in a dangerous situation?
Yeah.
You sitting in a car and God knows what's happening. I was like, no. And Rosie with a hoodie, she's such a fucking gangster. She's like, Art, like...
No, you guys were perfect, good cop, bad cop. Like at one point, she was even like telling you to back off a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's okay. Like
and I told him, I was like, look, she's the nicest in the family. I'm the bad guy.
Well, she was smart though to not take the headphones. No, in my opinion, because who knows where he got them? They could be stolen. Like she just doesn't want that on. She doesn't want that on her hands.
And plus, crappy. When I saw that headphones, and it's cost $50, and look at them,
cut up and shit.
Give me $50, I would not take them.
Yeah,
it's a fucking piece of shit.
You can buy a brand new pair for what? Another $50? Like I don't know. It just anyway. It could have been worse, but it wasn't. Good job. You freaking killed it. Hell yeah.
Anyways.
So that was that. Let's talk about our topic a little bit, brother. I'll let you kind of open this up.
Let's do it.
And
well, guys, it's very close to my heart, this topic, because I know that these specific things that we're going to talk about, it's absolutely changed my mind. I don't remember at what age, but I think like teenager, not teenager, close to maybe 18, 19, 20. I had really great friend. Unfortunately, we didn't talk much. It's when I moved to America, it's kind of like people start, getting like everybody have different lives and families and kids. He had it like Russia known for big literature, right? So right now you go to Russia, even nowadays, every house has a big library. So I remember always going to my friend's house and I will borrow a book from him, right? So, and it was one of those days when I went to his library and he said, Art, you already read everything, or half in my library, and his library is big. By the way, when I was a kid, I thought I want to be a literature teacher. I love literature. I just love it. I've been reading a lot. I've been one of those kids, I know, playing basketball, but when I will go to competition or we will be in a bus, right, or whatever, a train, I will be always like reading. So I love that. So anyways, so he gave me a book, and that book was The Power of Mind. And I read that book, and I keep, when I read, I like to make notes. But anyways, that book absolutely changed my mind, changed my life, and changed my future. So today, I would love to break it down on 3 little chapters that I would love to talk about. Let's start from the habits. And it's something that's great applies on seeing you 5 years ago and seeing you right now. It's absolutely 2 different people, and that has to do with your habits, what you change. And I'm gonna read you something. It's actually a great book if you guys wanna read. It says Better Than Before. Okay, I can show you these. So if you can find on Amazon and stuff, it's all about habits. It's all about and I'm gonna read you the one interesting chapter. We repeat about 40% of our behavior almost daily. So our habits shape our existence and our future. If we change our habits, we can change our lives. And I literally having goosebumps right now because it's so fucking true. 40% we repeat on daily basis. 40% of habits that we had yesterday, day before, 6 months before, 5 years before. It's unbelievable. All we have to do is change that 40% to 20 or to 5%, and your future is going to be absolutely different. It's just something that we do every day. Wake up later, not coming on meetings on time, having something, not finding time to spend time with your family, or food, right? Instead of go and buy fast food, you can do a pre-cook or wake up early and you can cook. So it's just things that go to the gym, find 15 minutes. So it's just that's routine that we over and over and over and over and over again. And I'm gonna tell you it's great to talk about me and stuff, but I have a great example sitting next to me, my brother. Ashton used to love sodas. He always drinks sodas, he always drinks, like sugary drinks and stuff. Just by changing his daily routine and cut his sugar and start drinking water every single time, he started changing. Like, tell about your experience.
Well, I'm going to, but I'm going to wait until you get to the next couple, because my biggest contribution to this is going to be a lot about your next couple topics. So
okay.
Keep going. When you get to like goals and mindset, I'm going to kind of do an overarching sum up, because the biggest significant change in my life that has to do with what you're talking about kind of includes all three at once. It's hard for me to parse it. So it's beautiful. Keep going. I'm going to chime in, but I want to wait till you get to the next ones, because I'm going to kind of do them all together.
Okay, beautiful. So the next thing that I want to talk about, actually, guys, it's a couple of things that I want to address about the habits. What we do every day matters more than what we do once in a while. So persistence. It's like kind of things when you kind of like, we all have that angel and devil like, it's okay, you can do tomorrow, right? Mañana, завтра. What we do every day matters more than what we do once in a while. Actually, my brother, we used to have a group of people, and we tried being actors and filmmakers. You want to see your goals, you want to see your dreams, right? You want to write your goals. Ashton was the one who came to our group of people, and he said, guys, I have this method, right?
Yes.
Method of writing your goals. You have to have a due dates on every single event that you have, on every single goal. 6 months. What was it?
I'll go through the whole process. I'm going to include it, but yeah,
okay.
There's and I'll give it to you guys. At least the one that I used, the one that was given. I didn't create it, but the one that was given to me. But yes, it's essentially putting deadlines on your goals and parsing them out into time periods. Contrary to what some people might think about putting deadlines on your goals being a negative, and I absolutely disagree with that. But yes, it's a system that keeps you focused not just on the end goal, but also focused on the segmented goal. There was some kind of study and the details.
Let me tell you about study. Sorry.
Okay.
Actually, no. It's the reason why, because living in America, I googled that shit.
Yes. So it's probably not what you're thinking I'm going to say, but yeah.
Right, but it was official study. It was study for over 50 years. Harvard universities, Oxford, Cambridge, Harvard, they team up together, professors, and they did a study for 50 years. So they took students, the grad students, right? And they watch what happened with them. And they put them on 3 categories. And I love that topic so much, guys. You guys have no idea. So he break those three group of people. People who never write their goals. Second group of people who write the goals once in a while. They have something in their hand, but once in a while they're gonna write the goals. And third group of people, it's who write goals every single day. So they write tasks before they're going to sleep. They write what has to be accomplished the next following day, and goals every single day. So every single day you write, you read, and you see it, which is very important. So you guys probably already know 50% after 50 years, when they did that study, they find out group number 1 ended up being just average people, working for someone, not average, but it's just not pursuing what they're supposed to do, right? Working for someone, 9-to-5 job, even after graduating such an expensive, such an amazing, such a title and well-known universities. Group number 2, the one that been writing once in a while. They still did good, but they didn't become CEOs and stuff like that. And that little group number 3, who've been writing goals every day, who've been writing tasks every day, they end up being opening Amazon, Uber's app, the one that become like absolutely successful. So go ahead.
Yeah, well, and this is one point where him and I differ just a little bit, but I don't think either one is wrong necessarily. I think it just kind of applies to a different part of your brain. You are very, very good about writing your goals. I see you've done it every day now for how many days in a row?
I'm going to tell you right now. I just wrote them. It's 799 days in a row. I haven't missed any day.
That's incredible. Now, I just want to be specific as to how your approach to it. Now, what you do is you write. Do you write the same, are you repeating the goals as each day that goes on? Like, are they massive goals or are they short-term goals?
So, one more thing. According to study, your brain every single day can take between 10 and 15 tasks, right? Goals. When you write your goals, it should be no more than 15. I don't know, that's how you can process, right? So I'm writing 13 goals. What I do specifically for me, I write my goals, I give a due date, I give a 3 months, 6 months, and one is longer, 5 years, right? So I mix 13 goals together, and when I put due date, let's say April 1st and like July 1st, right? So whatever goal I accomplish, I cross them and I rewrite new one and I add a new one and continue that list going until the previous one disappeared.
Yeah.
So that's how I do. Go ahead.
And it's not too dissimilar to what I do and kind of what I was trained to do. I think that his method of doing it speaks a little bit more to the mentality, which is very important, and training your brain to focus, hyper focus on those 12 or 15 things that you're writing down. The repetition trains the mentality. The way I approach it trains the practicality of it, which both are equally important, and you got to do what's going to work for you.
Absolutely.
I can give you a very quick, brief rundown of the ones that I do, and you're probably not going to remember every detail of this right now verbally. So if anyone's interested, go to the careful with the camera. Go to the Facebook squad group, and I can type this up. Essentially, you write three. Like if you're going to do this today, I want you to write 3 goal lists. You start with your 3-month goals. So that these are your list of goals that are going to be due 3 months from today. And there's going to be 10 of them. You're going to write 10 goals. Now, 7 of these goals, I know this is very specific, and I got to give credit to rest in peace, my old acting coach, Joe Police, for giving this to me. Yeah. He came up with this. I didn't come up with this, but it works, and I've seen it work on many people's careers. 10 of the, so 3-month goals, 1 page, 10 goals on that page, okay? And you don't have to write them every single day. This is more about the practicality more than the mentality training, but they're equally important. I do agree there. But 10 goals. 7 of the 10 are supposed to be things that are 100% in your control. So you don't, it wouldn't be right for me to write one of those 7 to be like, I want 500,000 YouTube subscribers, because it's not really in my control. I can control how much videos I'm outputting every week. I can control how many comments I'm replying to. I can control how many collaborations I reach out to, right? So I can write things like, oh, in these 3 months, I'm going to reach 25 YouTubers that are bigger than me and ask for a collaboration. That is 100% in my control. I don't have to wait for any chance, because that's up to me to do it. So 7 of the 10 have to be things that are 100% in your control, okay? 2 more of the 10, so now this makes 9 out of the 10, so 2 more are things that are still very achievable, but harder, So that might be a subscriber hopeful. That might be, we get at least another video that hits 1 million views. That might be something that isn't fully in my task list, but it still is achievable and relatively reachable in the 3-month span of time, okay? And then the last one, you do something really hard, so it could be like, oh, okay, in the 3 months, I want to hit 250,000 subscribers. It might be a little hard, it's not fully in my control, but it's big and it's important, and that's my 10th one, okay? So that's my 3-month goals, and you're going to renew these every 3 months because they're going to be due. So if you do it today, July, August, September 18th is when those goals are going to be due, and you do something every single day towards one of those 10, and you write it in such a way where you can check them off. Yeah. So for me, I don't sit there and write the same ones every single day, but what I do is I write them and I print them and I put them around where I'm going to see them every day, and I see the unchecked boxes. I see what I need to focus on today, and it reminds me every day that I only have until September 18th to do these 10 things, and as I do them, I check them off. So that's 3 months. You do the same thing for 1 year, okay? So you do 1 year goal, except for this, you're only going to do 8 goals, okay? 5 of the 8, like I said, in your control. 2 more, harder, and then the 8th one, really hard, okay? Right. And then the last one is your 5-year goals. You write 5 of them, and they can be anything you want. Absolutely anything you want.
By the ocean,
I want to win an Oscar. I want to be a millionaire. Whatever it is, anything you want.
Starting with Denzel Washington and so on and so on.
So you have 3 goal papers that are hanging somewhere in your room, and again, you got to do what's going to work for you. For me, it's more important that it's just visible and on my mind. Yeah. For me, I don't need to sit there and write it every single day, because it's more about the practicality of reminding me that I need to work on these every day, not remind myself that they exist every day. Right. So I'll put them up on my office. I'll put them up on my bathroom mirror. I'll put them up on my closet. Something where I'm going to be reminded right above my bed, whatever the hell works for you, right. And you check them off. It's important that you put an empty box so you can see in your head, and when you wake up, oh, I still haven't done that yet. September 18th, it's coming up. Yeah. There's something about that urgency that balances the big goal of 5 years, but every 3 months, every day, you're doing something to get closer to the 5 years, because if you don't do that, you're going to blink and it's going to be 5 years gone by and you didn't do a goddamn thing.
Absolutely.
So the urgency is important, and so what he's saying about habits is that's kind of feeds into the same topic. Right. When you're reminding yourself every day that these things need to be done, habitually, you're going to start doing it. And naturally, you're going to get a lot closer to your goal.
And when, at least, when I write my goals, you have to start, again, I did study, and I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of an example. When I start my goals, right, my 13 goals every single day, I start from sentence. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until 13. I have this. I have not, I would love to have, or I had. I have right now. Visualization. Guys, I'm excited every time when I go to sleep. You know why? Because that's my time living my life how I want to live. I can be poor, I can be anywhere, I can live on a shittiest apartment in the world, but when I go to sleep, that's my time to shine. And I can see what I want to drive, who is my wife, who is my kids, what is my career is going, the house that I'm living. So when I write, I have. And the study shows it's like you becoming a zombie of your dream because your habit of writing, you see it. And when you not only write, you have to speak louder. You have to pronounce that. I have this and this, and you see it every day. And you have a due date on what you have.
I want to point this out if you don't mind.
Go ahead.
I don't mean to call this person out or be negative or anything,
No.
and this could be taken two different ways. But Shannon Coltis just posted, goals need to be realistic. And I'm very split on how I feel about that comment.
I already know my opinion.
Well, I know your opinion,
right?
And there is a certain truth to that, in the sense that I'm not going to say that my goals are I'm going to be the first African American to land on the moon. Obviously, that isn't realistic. But you got to be very careful with how you use that word realistic, because you are putting a ceiling on yourself, a lower one than you need to. You don't need to put a ceiling on yourself. And if you have people around you like that saying that shit, that is some of the most toxic energy you could possibly have anywhere near you. I'm not one that is necessarily all... I'm not really big into astrology. I don't think of energy as this actual physical, palpable thing that I can send people with my mind. I don't think about it that way. But I do think of energy in the form of mentality. When you're in a bad mood or someone around you is very negative, that affects you 100%. So if you have people around you putting ceilings on yourself, that's a whole nother reason why you need to write these things down, because you need to remind yourself where you're going, not where they think you can't pass. And it's very dangerous to think that way. Realistic, I agree, to an extent, in the sense of literal realisticness. But as far as what you can accomplish and how far you can go, that's bullshit.
I'm not gonna go deep. I'm gonna say a couple sentences. Sentence number 1, at least for me, shoot for the stars, you end up on the moon. When you ask for $50, universe is the greatest things that we have right now, or whatever we had or we're going to have. Whatever we ask,
thank you, Rebecca.
Universe gonna give you exactly what you ask. Your rent is $50, universe gonna give you $50 to pay your rent. Take every single person, from musician, actor, innovator, anyone, and you're gonna see what they're gonna say. Reality? Fuck that reality. Who wanna live in reality? My reality, it's when I write these songs. It's when I write my goals. It's when I create. Talk to Walt Disney.
Ow.
Sorry.
You're like screaming.
What was his reality? Yeah. What was his mindset? Yeah. Look what he did. Nobody fucking believed in him. But he was creating his own world. You have to create your own world. If you have to create your own bubble or what you want, the person, you have to describe the person not by how the person going to look like, but the what he's supposed to have. If he's supposed to be kind, like stuff like that. You create your bubble and live in that world. It's not that you're delusional, but when you live and everybody, your neighbors is negative, your boss is freaking negative, that's where you live every day, and you see that negativity and you're never gonna grow. Yeah. So...
Yeah. One more note I'll make, and that's actually the study I was referring to earlier. And the details of the study I'm pulling out of my ass, but the general point of this it is a real thing. I just don't remember the specifics of it, but the point of it is relevant. The point is that there was some kind of study where they took people where it was, you're like picking fruits. You basically have a starting line and a finishing line, and you have to pick fruits from the starting line to the finishing line. They put a bunch of people and did it all the same. And literally they did one group and then they did a second group. Literally the only difference, it was the same distance, but one group, it was just one long line. And in the second group, they drew lines across their ground every 50 feet or so. They just drew lines. That's it. It was the same distance. But those people in that second group did like I don't know the exact number. It was something like 70 or 80% more higher success rate. Literally, the only difference was the fact that they marked check marks. They made them aware of progress. So if you just look at this as one long stretch of land and you're like, oh, I have to get all the way the hell over there, your chances of succeeding are so much less than if you only think, don't think about there. If I have to go this far, how do I get to here? What do I need to do right now to get to here? That's it. I know what my goal is, but that's not what I'm focusing on because that's overwhelming to me right now.
Yes.
How do I get from here to here? That's it. Focus on that. And that's what the 3-month goals are all about, is you're writing down the smaller steps to get to the bigger goal of the 5-year goal. I want to win an Oscar, yes, but I'm not going to write an Oscar on my 3-month goals. That might be a little bit overreaching. It's not impossible, but it's not going to be practical. So what I'm going to do then is, well, how do I win an Oscar? Well, I need to get cast in parts. I need to do films. I need to work with Oscar-winning directors. So if I don't have an agent, it's going to be on my 3-month goals to get an agent. You take it step by step, because if you just look at it from you to Oscar, you're gonna be lost. You're gonna go like
exactly.
this.
Yeah,
you can go in a straight line, and that's what the goal system just keeps reminding you every day, is that step-by-step process to get you ultimately a lot farther.
And for me, if like being an athlete and we have our Oscar, it's Olympic Games, and it's once in 4 years, and same stuff. To go to Olympics, what do you need to do? You need to train. You need to get qualified. You need to win games. You have to go through tournaments. And I'm gonna tell you one thing. When people saying like, oh my God, you came to America, no speak English, $35 in your pocket, blah, 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 oh la la, oh my God, such a poor art. No, I came with 10 years plan, but on my 10 years plan, on my Oscar, on everything what I want to do, it was everything from step number 1, stay freaking legal. Step number 2, get ID. Step number 3, get a lawyer. Step number 4, get a job. Step number 5, find an agent. Step number 6, learn English. So many, but when you start crossing those steps, close to 10 years, you will see your progress. But when you don't fucking shoot for the stars, I'm sorry, but what is the point of living? Are we cats? Do we have 9 lives? How many lives cats have? 7, 9?
It's 9, I guess.
Yeah, 9 lives. But if you have 1 life, and out of whatever you're supposed to live, 65 years, 75 years, 100 years, out of that 100 years, quarter 25 goes to because we need to sleep. 25 years on average, that's how much we're spending time sleeping. That's...
Jillian just made a great suggestion. Along with RoboKiller recordings, can we make motivational recordings? That's a great idea. Like just little snippets, if it would help people, that'd be fun.
It's really close to us, this subject, because, okay, I'm gonna close it with one thing.
Well, and I'll close it with the thing after that.
Right. So, group of 4 friends, really close friends, we did this study, we did this method, right? That Ashton came and said, guys, let's do this. So 4 of us, Ashton and me, we applied the same.
Thank you, swell privilege.
Our 2 other friends, they did the same. And those 2 friends unite together, and they came to us after 3 months, and what did they say?
Well, finish. I don't know what part of the story you're referring to, so you're going to have to finish your own story.
Yeah.
I don't know. Daniel Fitzgerald, thank you. Hitting the switch right now.
Thank you. Switch. Those 2 friends who said that they said it's stupid to put due dates
yes.
on a goal.
You shouldn't put deadlines on your goals. That's
right.
what we were told.
And what exactly happened with those 2 friends?
Well, I'm not here to bash people, but it's not. I don't know.
We will go back right now after 5 years. Not
it's a weird
talking
thing
to
to
them.
answer, but yeah.
Right. The life, it's been the same for them. We moved on so far that they cannot even reach us in 100 years. Whatever, not in 100 years, but at least in 5 years. Because we apply those goals, apply those habits, we create new habits, and we start applying in our new future. So to close the topic, like I said...
You can tell he's passionate because he hasn't even looked at the video once. I love it. I love it. No, it's good. It's a compliment. It means you're passionate about this, which
yes.
I know you are. Thank you, Daniel, for the super chat.
Thank
Chat
you so
TV.
Much.
Yeah, finish what you're saying because I'll
basically,
say one more thing.
we made it practical and it works and it's still working for us. And those 2 who give up on the writing goals and putting due dates, they end up being when they were.
Yeah,
that's it. I'm not gonna say more.
And I'll add on to that because I can't speak for them. I can only speak for myself and exactly what when you came to me about 10 minutes ago and you said, add on, this is kind of what I wanted to sum up with all of these points, not just the habits, but really about the mindset, is that I've said this in a lot of streams, that how big of an impact this guy's had in my life because Taylor Hood, the join button, description, first link in the description below. Thank you guys. And we're going to do some, I know that a lot of people are asking questions. We're going to do shout outs and stuff in a second.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Let me finish with this one point. I moved to LA in 2010. From 2010 to the beginning of 2015, basically almost half of my time here, I was pretty miserable. And I've said this before. I wasn't like super like, it wasn't like a mental health issue, so to speak. I wasn't like depressed. I mean, I was happy to be in LA and I was happy to be pursuing my dreams. But as far as my day to day, I was very miserable. I worked at a Blockbuster Video for several years. I hated every second of it. I worked there in total, actually, because I started there in Reno and then I transferred down. So in total, I worked for Blockbuster for like 6 years. Well, I mean, worst thing ever. And the last part, I worked for an attorney and I worked for a boat rental place. And I was miserable. I have no disrespect for people that have good jobs and love the 9-to-5 routine. If that's what motivates you and makes you happy, I have all due respect for that. Yeah. For me, I was miserable because I had such bigger aspirations that it killed me every single day to go and work retail, to go and work minimum wage, filing papers, to go. I was miserable. I hated where I worked. I met good people. The people I was around were nice, but I was in a bad mood all the time. I was miserable.
Because you know how much you're worth it, and you know how big your dreams were.
And I had, at the time, like, I didn't know what it felt like to have more than $500 in my bank account. Like, for years. I just didn't, I was making paycheck to paycheck to paycheck in LA from the day I moved here through 2015. Now, I met this guy in maybe 2011, 2012, something like that. Yeah. And because of the situation that I was in and just where my mentality was, I was extremely, I put that ceiling on myself, that other commenter, forget her name, realistic. It wasn't realistic for me to quit. Because for me, I had rent to pay, and I get that. Everyone has bills. I had bills, and because it was that negative ceiling for myself that kept me there all those years and kept me miserable. Even though I had other talents, I could edit. I had aspirations of doing freelance work. Of obviously, I wanted to be an actor, so there was that. I was pursuing that to as much as I could with my schedule, but I was putting immense ceilings on myself. And when someone like him came into my life and was like, no, you should, why aren't you doing this or that? I would always answer with a reason why I couldn't. I would say, I can't do this. I can't quit my job because I have to pay, my rent is due next week. I can't do this. I can't do that. And I did that for years. I just said, I met him in 2011, 2012. I worked jobs until first month of 2015. So do the math.
We guys actually, it's almost, sorry for interrupting you. We almost end up actually splitting up as a friends and go different direction because I love to invest in people when I love, but when you say constantly, I can't, I don't have, and I can't, and I was like, brother, stop saying it. And he was like, brother, I can't quit this job. I need money. I don't have money. And I was like, because you're saying I can't and I don't, that's why you don't have money. It started pissing me off that it was a crucial moment in our friendship. I was like, brother, I can't stay longer, you find a way. And go ahead.
So, yeah, it was, it's a long story to tell the details of. There was at one point I was working 3 jobs at once, and this was right at the end of 2014, and it just kind of came to a breaking point. And it's funny how it worked out because I was planning on leaving all of them, but I was going to taper it off. I was going to leave one, and I was going to keep the other 2, and kind of just weigh myself off of it over a few months. But what's funny is I quit one of them, and then later, like not more than 48 hours later, another one let me go. And then that same week, the third one said, I'm out of work for you. I don't have any more work, so basically a layoff. So within a week's time, which was only partially my doing, I was out completely. I went from having 3 jobs to no jobs in less than a week. And I panicked because I had no money in my account. All I had was an ability to edit and dreams coming out my asshole. So that was 2015, was me figuring out how to deal with that. But thankfully, I didn't take the easy road and just find another job. I took this opportunity. I didn't see it as such at the time because I was panicking. But I took this opportunity to start my editing business and to start marketing myself to actors, to edit their demo reels. I knew how to build websites kind of, but I invested time into really learning how to do it. And I started advertising, and I was still broke for 6 more months, but I figured it out. I had a solution. Somehow I made it work. And eventually, by the end of 2015, I had more work than I knew what to do with. To the point where eventually in 2016, 17, I had to start hiring people. So you just see how this happens, that it was not by happenstance. It was because I was just in the right place and thankfully had the right person in my life to tell me that, why can't you make your own living editing? What the fuck? Why? Because no, fuck you. You can do it. That's really what it was about. And so once I finally started believing in myself, it just started taking off. And then it wasn't a year and a half later that viral video happened. When that viral video happened of me with that first scammer, I was less than 2 years out of that situation I just told you about. Less than 2 years. So I was still figuring it out.
But before you've been figuring out, you already little by little start pressing your career.
Of course.
You start doing
short videos. That's why we moved.
We start creating short videos. Before you're gonna end up a deal with Universal Studio with a $65 million budget of movie, you have to start somewhere. We start filming documentaries. We start filming, not documentaries, short movies. We start doing things. And the more time you have for your dream, it's unbelievable how universe gonna start responding you. Oh, Ashton, you available right now to go to auditions?
Yeah.
You don't have to suck a dick of your boss to ask, I'm sorry for my language, to ask...
Figuratively speaking.
Right. For 30 minutes so you can leave your job to pursue your dream.
Thank you, Michelle.
And universe starts sending him like, that's a role for you. He started booking Supergirl. He started booking jobs. He started opening his business. And I told him, I was like, brother, I'm immigrant. And I already opened my business. And you're American. Why you didn't open your business yet? I was mad at him. I was like, you can do it. Fucking go. Do it. And he start. And then like, it's a snowball. And it started going.
And just to add, that apartment we were living in, like I said, that viral video that happened in August, I filmed it in August of 16. So I said, beginning of 15, I was out of that shit. We moved in together in summer of 16. So it was like June or July. So I had already kind of started and was getting a lot of work, and it was to the point now where obviously I wanted higher paying work, and it was just a part of growing as a freelancer, but I was working for myself now for over a year. We moved in together. Now I still didn't have a lot of money. I was still like working and just and still struggling to pay the bills, but it was just a little bit easier. And because I wasn't in a 9 to 5, I was no longer working within a ceiling of my weekly paycheck. Because when you work in a 9 to 5, especially those that make hourly wage, you're only going to make so much unless your boss is awesome and gives you a ton of overtime. But if you're on a 40-hour full-time week schedule, you're only going to make this much per week. And I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that.
That's it. You cannot go further.
Now that I was in a freelance situation where the ceiling was up to me. How much money do I want to make this week is how much I'm going to work.
Because you're working for yourself.
It was when we decided to move in together, and the place we looked at a lot of places, but the place we ended up moving to immediately would have doubled my rent overnight. Doubled. Literally. And that was terrifying. But we did it, and I didn't have a savings account. I had no savings account.
We only have trust.
I did it because
that we can afford living in an apartment that's 3 times more than we used to pay.
Now, this is not a suggestion to just go buy a bunch of expensive shit and trust that it's going to get paid for. It's not what I'm saying here. All I'm saying is that once I was in a freelance situation to where I was in a place that my income was no limit compared to how much I wanted to work, once I was there, it only made sense to me to surround myself with a happier, healthier, bigger space lifestyle that I would then keep chasing bigger and bigger. And now we live by the water. And I know that's the word. I don't like using the word lucky. I don't think I'm lucky to live here.
We're absolutely not lucky.
We worked up to this.
We work up to this, but I want to give you guys, like, again, having goosebumps right now. I will pick him up at 11 o'clock from a place that he hated. He's they working for a boat rental company. We were in Marina, right, by the ocean or whatever, like in a different place in Marina. We can afford only one drink. We will buy the drink at 11 o'clock when the bar is closing. We will take the drink. We will go to the pier. We will point it on an apartment complex where we want to live. And I said, what we promised each other?
Yeah.
We are going to live in that building. That's where we're going to be 3 years from now. We made a wish. We dream about it. I used to live next to a big studio, and we have those days being a Russian weasel and bribing and being me and having friends with everyone. I had a key from the rooftop, so we will have some drinks on the rooftop, and you can see the whole studio of Warner Brothers.
Paramount.
So we would lay down on the roof, looking up to the stars, looking what's going on, how busy people on Paramount Studio, and see big billboards, and we promise each other like, brother, we're going to be on that billboard. Us as a lead actors, as a lead our movie, as a producers, you have to dream. If you're not fucking dreaming big,
what's the point?
What's the point of living? I'm sorry, that's it, I'm done, because I'm gonna get emotional, I'm gonna get angry.
Okay, calm down. This is meant to be positive.
Brother,
Vanessa
kidding.
says you're fortunate, though, and you're absolutely right. There's a big difference between fortunate and lucky. I don't like saying I'm lucky. We are very fortunate, because it would be ignorant of me to assume that everyone has the same challenges. That's not true. Everyone has different challenges, and lots of people have it a lot fucking harder than others. So I'm grateful every single day that I only had it as hard as I had it. I was very fortunate. I grew up with a wonderful family. I had amazing people around me, even just him around me. If he hadn't been around me, who knows what the hell I'd be doing today. So yeah, very fortunate. That doesn't get lost on us. But with that still comes a lot of mental training, at least for me, to kind of reshape that mentality.
Have the same dreams, have the same goals, training, writing, believing in a... Guys, you know how many times Trilogy Media will be closed? I mean, Trilogy Media, YouTube channel. Oh my God. We have to pay our bills, we have to work. There is no time, there is no time, there is no time. But we're finding that time. He's in a bad mood, or I'm in a bad mood. He's not in a good situation, I'm not in a good situation. But because we promise each other that we're gonna film a video, because we promise you that we're gonna deliver that video. Again, those due dates, because we made that promise, and that promise is tomorrow at 2. And guess what? Tomorrow at 2 we're filming that video. Tomorrow at 2 we're going live. And we don't care what he's not in a good mood or I'm not in a good mood. It's all about commitment, commitment, commitment. Made your dream, made your goal, fucking do it every day. Do one step at a time.
Amen to that. Let's move on. We've missed a lot of chats because we got on some tangents. Sorry about that. Not super chats, but we met a lot of people saying a lot of great things. So that we're just going to go into some questions and we'll try to rapid fire through the people that are talking to us. Tim Graves, thank you for all your comments. You have to be proud of how far you go on your own path, Jasmine. That's right. You got to stay grateful, but you got to stay hungry. Yeah. Jillian Willow even told Marquisimo he doesn't want to hear him saying no or I can't. That's right, because Marquisimo even was putting limits on himself.
Yeah.
Stacey,
I have to go Russian on him. Remember in that video when he said no.
Stacy loves to read. Ashton Art, you guys are so inspiring. I'm self-employed and I agree with everything you're saying. Thank you, Stacy. And hats off to you for making that work. That's awesome. Justin Rail, bullet journaling helps me accomplish my goals. Ryder Carroll is a genius. I'll check that out. But yes, you're absolutely right. Donna Wright, you guys are awesome. Thank you, Donna. Thank you so much for this, guys. Needed to hear it. You're welcome, Ileana1513. Fantastic show. Thank you, Pete Blue. Lana Banana. David Cook. Yes, I'll got to check that out too. SS Gamer, we love you too. Michelle Pepple, what am I supposed to do since I can't work anymore? Well, again, that's just another example of another struggle. That some people have it so much harder. And Michelle, I know you're dealing with some health issues, and I would say the best thing you can do is just look at what you can do and work within that space right now, and use the same process. It works. It's just going to have to be within the space that you're capable at the moment.
Yeah,
you know,
of your capability.
Positivity, no matter where you are, how much you can work, will always trump negativity. So just keep that in mind, and lots of love coming to you as always. Karen Cook, I believe in visualization. It works for me. Yes, vision boards are great too. It's the same kind of concept as a goal list, but just kind of if you're a more visual person, it can help to make some photos and actually create a board that you see every day that reminds you of where you're going.
And actually somebody said responsibility is everything, and that's absolutely yes. Why so many people so happy? Because so many people happy to get that paycheck from 9 to 5, work like 30, 40, 50 hours a week, because a lot of people don't want to have responsibilities. And I love responsibilities. I love being responsible of a lot of things and finding a way to handle everything.
Rebecca, thank you. You said that energy is, I just don't want to miss some of these because we're going so fast. You said the energy is mental. You mean like telepathy? No, I think maybe even the opposite. I just, for me, I don't see energy, and this is just me. I mean, everyone's got their own perspective on things. I just don't see energy as a physical thing I can grab out of the air. So I guess telepathy would mean exactly that, meaning that energy is something that can physically move this phone that's sitting on the table. But what I mean is energy is something that affects you mentally very much so. So like for me, I'm not going to say to a loved one, I'm sending you good vibes. I mean, I might just to be kind, but I don't really think I'm actually sending them vibes by closing my eyes and picturing them happy. But I can be a positive influence in their life, and my I guess energy of who I am and how I'm acting can impact their mentality. So I see it that way. It's more of a mental effect than a physical, palpable object. I guess that's just my opinion. Couple, Patty Thomas, Art, do you do a vision board?
No.
Not image-based, but your goal list is essentially your vision board.
Besides my goals that I have in my notebook that I write every day, I have a big whiteboard with the same, but on a bigger level. So I wake up, I already see it. I already see the due date, I already see what I cross, and I see already that urgency when I wake up or when I'm going to sleep.
Canadian welder farmer, my problem is I dream and try to make a go of working for myself and my parents, who unfortunately still always are the negative Nancy's, saying, no, just give up and be happy with a paycheck. And unfortunately, that is such a common problem. And I'm sure they want the best for you, but that's what I mean about having you needing to work to get your mind straight. If
it's when people cannot do it, they're gonna tell you that you can do it because they cannot do it.
Yeah.
And that's why it's very important to have one. It's all it takes in this life. One person, either your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, your friend, who going to believe in you and who can say, yes, you can do it. Mm-hmm. Yes, you can do it. Do it.
I can add another very quick story.
Yeah.
Another thing Joe, my old acting coach, rest in peace, shared with me, and this was more specific to the acting community, but it applies to anything. He talks about how if you're an aspiring actor and you come to LA for a year, you leave home and you're chasing auditions and you're working it and you're learning and you're meeting people and you're training. Maybe you're not booking roles yet, but you're learning. You're meeting casting directors and you're learning how the process works. And then you go home for a year, and what's the first question everyone asks you? Oh, you went to LA to be an actor? What have you been in? What have you done? People that mean the best sometimes just don't have any fucking clue what they're saying because they don't understand it. So Joe was very adamant about, you can still have a relationship with those people, but you don't need to let them into that room of your life because it's not going to help anybody. All they're doing is speaking from their ignorance of the topic, and therefore their questions are going to get inside your head. So decide for yourself to not share your experience as an actor with those people. They don't need to know what you're doing. You need to surround yourself with the people that get it, that are going to ask the right questions, or if not, ask anything, and move forward. And that's about acting, yes, but the same can go, Canadian welder farmer, about, I don't know what your relationship was with your parents. I don't even know how old you are. But if you're an adult, you don't have to share that facet of your life with your parents. You can still love them to death and dearly and spend every day with them, but keep that for yourself and do your goals and show them by doing. Don't show them by hoping they'll hope for you, if that makes sense.
I only can share from my experience, but if I play basketball on national team level, on a high level, right? When somebody want to give me advice, if you already won championship or somebody who achieved more than I achieved, give me that advice about sports, or give me if you won an Oscar or you're Oscar winner or nominated and you did something more, give me that advice. But when you haven't accomplished nothing, you never been in this world, in this specific acting world or filmmaking, and you're giving me advice and telling me, oh, you didn't succeed. Oh, well, you're a loser at soccer. Well, come here. I'm gonna give you 5 years, and then we can talk. Let's see what I accomplished at 5, and what you accomplished, and then you can tell me and throw something in my face. So
I love my parents to death, but I'm never gonna ask them for acting advice ever. I'm not going to ask them for what roles to take or how to perform in my audition.
Yeah.
Ever. I love them to death. Not going to happen. If that makes sense to you, then take that as you will. Yeah.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Absolutely. Art could be a motivational speaker. Absolutely, Zedler. He could.
Speaking from my experience.
Yes.
And one more thing. Don't be afraid of being failed.
Of failing.
That's the thing. When you go back, actually my friend bet, I think $100, which is half of salary what people make a month, right, in Belarus. They said, Art, going to America, he gonna fail, and he going to be back in 6 months. People, my friend, behind my back, put money how fast I'm going to fail in America. And guess what? It's been 11 years.
You tell him to shuffle in his ass?
Exactly. So it's just, and I failed so many times, guys. I failed so many times. But guess what? Keep getting out from those knees and keep on walking. Get that experience. People betrayed you. People cheated. People do bad stuff. People, whatever. Take this thank you as a blessing, as a life experience. Learn from that. Move on.
That's a great quote from Daniel. Success is a lousy teacher. That's so true.
Yeah.
That's so true.
And by who? Bill Gates.
Yeah. Vanessa Popov, she said earlier she's nervous for an interview tomorrow. So, know your worth. Go in there and
confidence. Confidence is everything. And just try to relate to a person when you talk. Forget about the job. Forget about that interview. Find something that person can relate to you.
Don't focus, like I said in the anxiety stream, don't focus on what's going to happen after the interview. Don't focus on what the outcome is going to be.
Don't book a job. Book a room.
Focus on how you're going to feel in the room and prepare that before you go in. Envision it. Envision yourself walking in relaxed, and envision from their perspective how you look while you're relaxed. Envision yourself walking in as a relaxed, confident person. I swear it'll make a difference. Don't worry about what happens after or what the outcome is. Just worry that the experience is pleasurable and relaxed, and I swear you'll have a better interview. I promise.
It's funny. It was statistic how many shots Michael Jordan missed, how many shots Kobe Bryant or like Shaquille O'Neal or Magic Johnson missed. And if you put that statistic, you look them at the failure, right?
Yeah.
People who fail a lot, they miss so many shots. But in the history of basketball, we know them as the champions. And the reason why? Because they missed so many shots, but they made it the last one that is most freaking important one.
Right. Exactly.
Boom, brother.
Brother.
Yes.
Breathe. No, I'm kidding. No, it's good. I love your passion. We are passionate about this because this stuff is what brought us here. Yeah. I mean, we were very fortunate to have a viral video. We've been very fortunate with YouTube, and we are the most fortunate and blessed to have the squad that we have that supports everything that we're doing. But we would not have even gotten to that point had we not approached our life and our careers with this kind of thinking. I wouldn't have.
Passion in the business, passion in the relationship, passion in whatever you do, it has to be passion. Passion in friendship. If I'm not passionate about meet my friends and spend time with them and cook for them, what the fuck I need my friends about?
Yeah.
You have to be passionate what you do on every single day.
It's funny how it works where like I came from, a group of people and friends and a whole life back in Reno, Nevada is where I'm from. And I spent some time here and then I went from point A to point B that I explained with my mentality and everything. And then when you go back and I would just find very often I'd go back and associate with people that I hadn't spoken to since I left Reno. And I almost found that like I love them, but I just can't spend a lot of time with you because you're kind of that mindset that I used to be. And I can't relate to you anymore. I respect what you're doing, but it's just weird when you kind of go back to your past after you've made these changes, and you notice how far you've come, and you can see clear as day why they are in the situation they're in, or whatever that situation is. So it's just it's actually a physical thing that will change you if you again do the habits and the goals and just focus on what it is that you want. That's really all it's about.
Guys, please. If you haven't subscribed to Trilogy Media yet, please.
Yes, shameless plug for the subscription. Please subscribe.
Yeah, thank you so much. Any help, whatever we can, like subscribing, becoming, please consider to become a Trilogy Media channel member. It help us going and help us being alive.
Yes.
Help us dedicate 100% of our time to busting scammers, to create content, to be with you guys 100 times of our time.
Exactly.
Thank you so much, guys, for trusting us, for listening to us.
Daniel, thank you for that shout out. Yes, Mr. Scrub, username. I know what you mean, Ash, and have the same thing happen with certain friends from high school. Yeah, it's exactly what I'm talking about. Jasmine Brooke, always share. Thank you, Jasmine, for sharing everything. Matthew's coin and card collecting. I like that. What does the race next to your name mean? Maybe he meant face. Oh, those are channel members, Matthew.
Okay. Yeah.
When you get a little icon when you're a channel member. As he was just saying, if you click join, it's a few dollars a month. It helps us keep the channel alive and keep making videos, dedicate more of our time every day to this, which is the ultimate goal. Merch, Michelle Pappel, yes, either this weekend or Monday. I know I keep pushing it, but tomorrow has been our focus. So it's coming. It's coming. It's so close, I promise.
Well, please tell all of us, brother, because I'm such in a passion mood.
Mm-hmm.
Let's talk a little bit about tomorrow.
Thank you, Flash715.
How?
Yeah, it's actually
from scale 1 to 10. How fucking excited you are?
Oh yeah, 100. It's funny that it would happen the way that it did. That we were supposed to do this last week, We were actually supposed to release the Kickstarter last week too. Last week was a little crazy. This week's crazy too, but it's always crazy. But it's funny that it would end up that we would do this stream, and this wasn't intentional, but that we would do this topic, this stream, the day before our Kickstarter, because the Kickstarter is very representative of everything that we moved here for, you know. And it's not meant to be a departure from YouTube or anything like that. We always want to do YouTube. It's going to be the home base of everything we do, but we also want to pursue other branches off of that tree. You know, we want to do other opportunities and fulfill that childlike dream that is still inside of us, that talent, I think, that is still inside of us to be able to make our own content, scripted content, TV shows, acting. And so this Kickstarter tomorrow, we need your help, guys. Look out for it tomorrow. We all the goals, everything is going to be laid out in the campaign, but anything you're willing to help, we're going to be bringing you guys along for every step of the way, and we're really excited about it. So
I think I just find one thing that can apply to all of us guys. When you settle for less in your relationship, when you settle for less in your career, when you know how much you're worth it, but you work for somebody else's dream, it makes you angry.
Yeah.
And you snap on people. You snap on your friends, on people that you love.
That's why I was in a bad mood for 5 years.
Because you know how much you're worth it. You know
how much you're worth.
How much you're worth.
Yes.
You know what you can accomplish. And I always I was like, it drives me insane. I cannot go to sleep because I was like, why I haven't booked my literal yet? Why I haven't write my my TV show yet? Why this? It's you have to stay hungry. You have to be like, it drives you. If there is no drive, if your dreams is not scaring you, like, don't dream. Stop dreaming. Period. But don't freaking settle for less. And if you're watching Trilogy Media, please, guys, whatever you do in relationship and anything, don't settle for less. If I'm not going to meet or whatever my dream girl, which is I already met, I want to be alone for the rest of my life. Instead of settle for less, go with that person and snap on that person and live with that person and knowing anger that that's not what you want, but because you're lonely, you picked up that person.
Yeah.
You choose that person. So same stuff with the dreams, same stuff with your jobs that you're working. Exactly. Guys, please know how much you're worth and never fucking ever settle for less.
That's right.
And tomorrow, because we never...
Evil Patrick 23, thank you for the super chat.
Thank you, guys, because we never settle for less with my brother. And it took us a decade in this city to do something that we do tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Not waiting on Hollywood to tell us what kind of role we should play, what kind of accent we should have. Should you have accent or should not? Should you be 6'5" tall or you should be like Brad Pitt or you have to have a standard? We never give up on each other. We had a dream. We had an absolutely fucking bumpy road that took us left, right, but we had that dream. And tomorrow is a huge, monumental day for us, guys. And we would love to share that day with people that we love, people that we trust, and thank you so much that you guys changing our life. Absolutely. And bringing us closer to our dream that since we were kids, filmmaking.
And we might keep your eye out for a possible stream tomorrow night. Amelia, thank you so much. Amelia,
welcome to Trilogy
Super
Media
Chat TV
family.
And a member. Amelia, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Kelly Scott, I've been subbed and a member. You guys are my favorite YouTube channel. Love you both. Can't wait till tomorrow night. Kelly, thank you so much. Yeah, like I was just saying, Kelly, look out for a possible stream tomorrow. We don't have a time set yet, but the release time of everything is going to be kind of in like the afternoon, late afternoon-ish. But later evening, maybe closer to 6 or 7 our time. Keep an eye out. We're going to come party with you guys and share with you what we have going on. For Breezy, thank you for doing what you do. I work for a bank and have saved so many people from scams by learning from Trilogy Media. That's awesome. I bet we'd like to talk to you because it'd be cool to get some even more insider info about the bank side of things and how that all correlates to scams and what can be done to help. That's awesome. For Breezy, thank you for the super chat. Okay, well, gosh, it's been over an hour already. Insane. Crispy Tampa, a new sub as of last week. Can't afford a member right now. I don't need to ever apologize for that.
No,
thank you for
never.
subbing.
Just
watching
us,
thank you for
subscribing us, being here. We're grateful. If you can, yes. If you're not, our love. You cannot divide, right? When you have 5 kids, you love them unconditionally, equally. Same as you guys. Either you like, subscribe, or you donate it, or you become a member. We love you unconditionally, period.
Jordan Mendez, hey brother. Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you, guys. Well, should we move on next one?
Let's move on. I think we covered the topic. Got some questions in.
If you guys have any questions, if you have any doubts, please shoot us.
We have a Facebook page too, and this is actually very prominent to what the whole page is about. The page is meant to be a place for Trilogy Squad people to hang out. It's a closed group, but if you're like a squad member or whatever, you're here and you want to join it, just go and the admins will let you in. But it's a place for Trilogy Squad to get to know each other and share positivity, and we can share stuff about us that whatever, and just have some fun. But yeah, we can post all this stuff and answer questions and add on to this there.
Yeah,
so
feel free
to the Trilogy
join
Media Squad.
Our awesome moderators. It's a family, guys. Trilogy Media. It's not a channel, just a channel.
Yes.
We're replying as much as we can. During the night, we usually work until 5-6 in the morning. We write, we
Lana
produce,
A, thank you, Lana A, you're the best. We love you too.
It's a family, and we happy and we're blessed to have family like you. And it's happy to us, to see how people without even knowing each other becoming friends, family. They start visiting each other in different countries and in different cities.
Awesome.
And
I saw and Jasmine, I think it was Jasmine, asked if we have a date yet for the meetup, and we're gonna set that.
Brothers hotel.
Yeah, don't even pull that shit on me. It's equally your fault. I'm just kidding, Jasmine. We're gonna and Popov. I got your email too.
Let us release 2 things.
Let us get through tomorrow. I promise.
5
we'll
days.
Get it done after that.
1 week.
Yeah.
We need to release Kickstarter and we need to release merch. And then
we need to pick the date.
And we're gonna pick the date.
No, we need to pick the date before merch. We need to release Kickstarter tomorrow and pick the freaking date. Okay. It's way too many weeks in the making. Just pick the fucking date and figure this out. People are waiting on it. We're gonna do it in July. Yeah, love you guys, freaking best. Yes, pop off. Got your email. Thank you for the nudge. It's happening after we get tomorrow done. I swear. Well, that's happening. What else? Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do you want to call? Who do you want to call? You want to call
scammers
or fans?
If something shady happened in your hood, who you gonna call? Scam busters!
I do want to give you, because we had someone send in a social security number. Let's make a couple attempts here to call some scammers. I'm gonna do. There we go. Boom! Look at that shit.
Okay. Now I'm calling scammers. Dexter. That's why I love Dexter.
No. All right.
Big busters. Big busters.
Big busters.
Big busters, yeah. Scam busters. Bug busters.
Oh yeah, someone asked, I said yesterday or the other day that I would repost it.
Busters,
You gotta scroll, but if you can't find it, I commented to somebody earlier that we'll repost it tonight. So if anyone's on the Facebook or wants to message me, just remind me. I'll repost the Bug Busters episode. Tonight. 3072. Okay. Okay, brother, so you're gonna call a social security scammer right meow.
Like right meow.
Right meow.
No. Okay.
Thank you, Popov. Yes, it's a fun video. It's an embarrassing video, but it's a fun video.
Which one?
Bugbusters. Social security. Go for it. If you have any suggestions on what you'd like us to talk about, go for it.
And guys,
I don't have the whiteboard for this, but we'll do our best to pull it out of the chats here.
If something is really close to you and something you want us to bring on Tuesdays, please comment below on this video. Send us
topic ideas.
Yeah, topic ideas will be great. If you want something to hear, we can bring this conversation.
I see. Thank you. I'm gonna take note of that right here.
Thank you. Quack quack. That's right, Charlotte. And yeah, let's do it.
Do it to it.
I love Rocky Balboa, and I saw that quote. Yes, I love it. I love it. And not to mention the ladies love.
791. The number you dialed is not in service.
I know.
Icy's got one for us. Say Social Security again.
Social Security. Banchan. My name is Banchan.
Bend over.
Yeah.
Try to get him to meow again. Icy, don't apologize. You're the freak. You're the best, man. I know you're not a man, but dude, thank you for being here. Social Security. Voicemail.
Spoof card. What's going on here?
Department of Social Security Administration, how may I help you?
Hello, is it Department of Social Security? my name is Vlad, and I got a voicemail couple minutes ago about something is going on with my what's going on. Yeah. Okay. Hey, they're working?
They're there.
They're there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're there.
Cynthia, I watch you every time you're on. Thank you, Cynthia.
Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you, Marie.
Yeah, thanks, Maria.
Tyler Wilson, Cynthia Bodreau. Canadian welder farmer.
That was fast.
Cryonic, Nameless, What's Up, Comet Moon, Matthew's Coin and Card Collecting, Lady Bass Guitar Player.
Don't forget the voice changer.
The Tragic Priestess, Tim Graves.
I wonder if you recognize ours.
Haley Young, Extercia, Megan, Comet Moon.
Eating dinner, I'm a slow.
Punky Brewster, What's Up? Kenneth Moreno, Jack Karev.
You guys, the best thing happened to humanity.
Alexandria
Jack.
Rising, Dana Tanner.
Department of Social Security Administration, how may I help you?
I think I don't know what's happened. Disconnection or something. I'm calling you because of my voicemail that I got from you guys, from your department.
What a fuck.
Okay. Let me do voice changer.
They want to play.
Male voice changer.
Female.
Okay, time to bring my weapon.
Natasha.
Natalia.
Charlotte Mercer, Jillian Willow. Another air horn video. It needs to happen.
It needs to happen.
Just me. Yeah, don't say Vlad, maybe. Maybe try a different name.
Well, yeah. Right now
Natasha,
it's different.
yeah.
What is your good chain? Gold chain.
Amavera, Shayna Davis, OG.
Department of Social Security Administration, how can I help you?
Hi, my name is Natasha. I got a voicemail, something from you guys, and I'm trying to figure out why did you guys call me?
When did you receive a phone call?
Today, couple hours ago. Actually, at 2:15 Pacific time.
Okay. Is this the same phone number where you have received call?
Yes, the same number.
Same number?
Yes, same number. So I just, I'm a little, I'm a girl. I'm freaking out right now all of a sudden because something happened to me.
I have no information in this number. You will check your phone.
Oh, you need my number? You cannot see my number? My number is 844, honey. A lot of people would love to have my number, but since you're on the phone, get you for free. 844-854-3072. And my name is Natasha.
No, this is the wrong number. I have no information in this number.
No, you just answered the phone and you said that you Social Security Department.
Hello.
Hello, honey, you just...
I have no information.
No, I never called you before. This is my first time. I'm freaking out and I need a good guy like you to help me to figure out this problem. My name is Natasha. Natasha Ho, like my girlfriend will call me.
I cannot search your file on this number.
Why? Tell me why. And what is your name? Honey, how should I call you?
My name is Sam Collin.
Sam calling.
Give me that number. Yes?
Sam, I can feel you have a big heart, Sam. You're amazing. I need your help, Sam. I'm honestly, I'm like literally 2 seconds away from breaking down. It's like it's never happened to me before.
Yeah, I cannot.
Social Security is all I have, and my Gucci shoes, a Gucci belt, and lingerie in my closet.
That number when you have received the phone call.
I received this call today, Sam Lee Jones, today.
Oh, okay, I have no information in this number. Hang up your phone.
Sam, you have to help me, darling.
Yes.
I love your voice. I love your voice. Do you like my voice as well, Sam?
I love it too.
You love it too, Sam. You like, honestly, if I will be close to you from the same neighborhood, which neighborhood you at? Maybe I'm your neighbor. I can put some Rob and I can maybe come over.
Sam. You my baby boy. Are you single, Sam?
Friggin' Sam, dude.
Same guy.
Yeah.
He's saying, Sam calling.
Let me try as a woman.
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
change
go
my
ahead.
number. I'll be a woman again.
Oh my God,
Oh,
Sam.
too good.
Okay, Sam.
Sam.
Are you single? Yeah.
Friggin' Sam. Okay, still female voice changer.
Okay, do it.
What's up, Travis? Travis D, Daniela, Chandler Burks, Shayna Davis, Juan Zuniga, Hannah Russell, Marie Simpson.
Department of Social Security Administration, how may I help you?
Hi, I think I got disconnected. I'm trying to get my social security situation fixed here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I have your first name and last name?
Yeah. First name is Veronica. Last name is Vertical.
Veronica, am I right?
Yeah, Veronica Vertical.
So verify your date of birth.
My date of birth? April 31st, 1987.
April 31st, 19.
April 31st, 1987.
1987.
Yes, sir. What's your name?
Adam Smith. Okay, give me a moment. Please hold the line. Let's check your file. Okay?
Thank you, Adam Smith.
So Sam, he's right now Adam Smith. What's up, Veronica?
I didn't think of a woman's name before I started.
You're like,
I was about to say Ryan.
right now, Ryan Benson. He was like, fuck you, Ryan. It's a girl. It's only 30 days in there.
I know, I did that on purpose. I was wondering if someone would notice.
Bunky.
April 31st, 19. He's checking my file.
Yeah, I know.
It's going to be good.
Yeah, so we have Natasha Horizontal and Veronica Vertical. So we two girlfriends, right? So
Thank you for holding the line.
You're welcome.
Veronica, can you hear me?
Yeah, what was your name? Pam?
The reason you were contacted today was to inform you regarding some legal enforcement action filed on your social security.
Oh,
We have
shit.
got an order to suspend your social at this right moment because we have found many suspicious activity done on your social.
Oh.
Call from your local police department.
No, I didn't have any idea this was going on. What is that? What does that mean exactly?
So you are trying to tell me that you are not aware of the situation happening under your name.
I am not aware of the situation happening under my name. Never heard of it.
Okay, please grab a pen and a piece of paper as what I am going to say. You have to make a note of it.
I'm going to make a note of it.
You got it?
I got it. Go for it, Pam.
Write on my information in future reference. My name is Adam Smith.
Pam,
My badge ID
Pam
is
Smith.
8448.
844. Go ahead.
Adam Smith.
Pam
8
Smith, yeah.
a.m.
hey, Veronica, I cannot find my high heels and I cannot find my lingerie. Do you know, honey, what did you put in which closet?
Hang on, Adam. My girlfriend's. She's not supposed to be in my house. She slept with my boyfriend, but I let her in anyway. It's in the closet down below. Just look under the big drawer with the red X on it.
I'm looking for my yellow lingerie and underwear.
Okay. Sorry. All
Your
right.
case ID number.
Case ID number. Go ahead, Adam. Pam.
Your case
Sorry.
ID number.
Got it. Go ahead.
DC
D. It's DC.
7010.
It's D. Yeah, go ahead. Anytime you're ready, just go ahead and say it.
You got it?
DC.
Not
Go ahead.
D.
Yeah,
Like
D.
in Washington, D.C.
D. Yeah, DC. Go ahead.
Before I go,
Anytime
I
you're
can
ready, just send the
provide
rest of it.
flight details
Yeah, you-
on this case.
I'm sorry.
I would also like to inform you that this line are... Yes, what did you say?
I was trying to get the DC part, and then you just went rambling.
Hey, babe, I'm looking for a pack of condoms, XL. Remember yesterday?
I'm sorry.
Trojans, that's one. I used last night. Do you have anything left?
I'm sorry, Pam. There's naked women all over this house.
It's a big extra LLLL size.
It's in my first aid kit.
Oh, it's a lot of kinky stuff. I already checked inside.
Okay, look deeper.
I will.
I'm sorry, Pam. What were you saying? Go ahead. Fuck.
I fucked it up.
What a douchebag.
Your first aid kit, LMA.
Your
my
first aid kit. Well, you know.
Which is kind of true.
Yeah.
Right? It's a first emergency. Looking for your cleats. Oh, I can't believe you said it. Looking for your cleats.
Natasha, no wonder your friends call you ho. You go around sleeping with their boyfriends. Oh my god. Poor Pam. What was his name? Adam.
Yeah.
Department of Social Security Administration, how may I help you?
Pam, it's Veronica and Natasha. We got disconnected. What's going on with the thing here?
Okay.
Why'd you hang up on me? There's naked women everywhere. Don't you want a piece of this? Are you a different kind of stupid? He was like,
Change your color. Oh, well.
well,
Yeah,
he's still answering.
He's still
so.
answering, that's right. Adam Smith, what a freaking bullshit.
Bullshit. Pancakes and waffle tower. Waffle towel.
Pancakes.
LaGrace Marie. What's up, LaGrace? Michelle. Kylid90. Louis Couture. Shayna Davis. Sagan. Y-Tuber. Daniela. Jasmine. Dallin Wood. Renee Butts. Marie. Trini.
Department of Social Security Administration, how may I help you?
What's going on? It's Veronica again. Are you okay? Adam. Fuck. Forget it. I think we should call a fan, yeah?
Yeah, let's do it.
I guess I never posted the link. Did anyone send a call me? Actually, people did send. A couple people send call me submissions. Okay. I'm sorry, I forgot to post the thing. I think I know who.
Who we need to call?
Yeah. Okay, a couple people. Let's call.
Okay, guys.
This one first.
Do you want to bring these on these?
Yeah. So let me change. So we're going
from calling scammers to
calling fans.
Calling fans.
Okay, let's call a couple peeps here. I'm just gonna do it from here. All right, this first one. Here we go. I'm just picking one here.
Okay, let me see.
Yep.
Okay.
We try to keep these short, guys, about 90 seconds, just to be fair to everybody, but enough to say hi and say how much we love you guys.
Hello?
Is this Tim?
It is.
What's up, buddy? It's Ashton and Art.
Oh, brothers.
What's up, Tim?
How are you?
Oh, man, I'm just resting in bed with my busted arm.
Oh, that's right, man. I saw that on Facebook, man. You okay? You doing okay?
Yeah, I just fell off the bike, trying to do tricks at my age doesn't work.
Ah, shit.
Hey, we all do sometimes things that we're not supposed to, so it's okay. You're gonna heal fast because you're young as heck.
Thank you for all your support. I see everything you're sharing on Facebook, your comments, your posts. You've gone above and beyond, man, and it means the world to us, dude.
I'm going to continue to fund you guys until the day I can't.
Oh my God.
Thank you so
Tim.
much. You're unbelievable.
There's no words, man, for how much we appreciate you. You're the best, and thank you for having our back, and much love to you, man. It means the world.
No problem. I know you need to get to the other people, but thanks for calling.
No
Guys.
worries,
You want to
man.
say something to the family, Trilogy Media?
Anything you want to say to the peeps?
Guys, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And if you haven't joined, it's only $4.99 a month. You can get a crappy cup of coffee for that.
No.
Oh my God,
Dude, you're the best, man.
Seriously.
Thank you so much, dude. Heal up, get some rest, and we'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right, bye-bye.
All right, see ya.
Okay, cheers, brother. Bye. Freaking Tim.
Love Tim.
I know, he's very.
Okay, let's call another one here. This one came in.
All right, but I'm glad he answered because sometimes you guys send numbers and
then
nobody
go to sleep.
Go to sleep, yes. You rock, Team. Fried Train, exactly.
Freight train.
Hi.
Is it?
Hello, is it Vanessa?
This doesn't sound like Vanessa.
It's Vanessa?
Yes, it's Vanessa.
Vanessa! Pipe bomb!
Hi.
Who is that?
Corinne? I was with Vanessa.
You're with Vanessa?
Yeah.
sounds adorable.
Olivia?
She sounds adorable.
This is a baby girl.
Yeah, Mommy, I'm a kitty. She's a kitty. And okay, so you're talking to Corinne and Olivia. They wanted to say hi.
Oh my gosh, and we just got it. Sue, we're gonna, holy crap, Sue, thank you.
We're gonna go back.
We're gonna hit that in a second. That's, thank you for having them say hi. Tell them hi back.
know.
That's the freaking,
I want you to come to my house.
oh. Well, we're due for a Texas meetup at some point, so we'll all have to get together at some point.
We have to eat ice cream together, honey.
Yes. Pop.
Papa, we miss you.
Bye, guys. Thank
Bye.
you.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Bye.
Bye, Vanessa Popov.
Sue!
We have to go.
Oh my God, Sue! Did you? Hey, Sue. Yeah, we gotta. Sue.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have your thing.
Tell where she can post the number. Sue.
Yeah, let me put the address on.
On
here.
the last Friday, she was like, guys, I want to buy dinner for you and your girlfriends together.
Gosh.
Sue, you just freaking
You
unbelievable
are the
supporter.
freaking best, Sue. We'd love to call you. You've been so generous.
Please send your number, Sue.
I mean, so many people have been so generous, but
Yeah.
there's a link there of a form that you can send a number in. Let's call a couple more in the meantime. I see
Let's do it.
this. Let's call this one. This one just came in.
That's freaking you guys. Thank you,
You guys
for
are
your
the best.
generosity.
Man, you guys are just Sue. There's no words, man. Wow.
So sweet.
I'll do a hot. We'll do the hot dog again right now. You're welcome. That's for Sue.
Hello?
Is this Ileana?
No fucking way.
That's what I'm talking about.
I love that.
Them.
How are you?
Them. It's them.
Wait, are you talking to your boyfriend, your husband? Who is it?
I'm talking to my fiance. He loves you guys too.
My gosh, what's up, guys? Thank
What-
you so much.
Hi.
I have one thing to say.
Do it.
Coca-Cola.
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 Anyways, anywho.
He's art. He's obsessed when you say that. He thinks it's hilarious.
Coca-Cola.
It's American Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola.
Oh my god, I'm watching you guys right now. I love what you talked about in the stream.
That's
I watch y'all streams every time I can. You make me laugh every day. Oh my god, I'm freaking out.
no.
don't be-
Your family.
yes.
You are the best. We see your comments, and you're just. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you
you so
for
much,
watching,
yeah.
and just for being awesome.
Part of Trilogy
yeah,
Media.
we.
Team, family.
Oh
Thank
my
you so
god,
much.
thank you guys so much. That's amazing. I'm so excited for you guys. The clip that you posted, it's awesome.
Oh, I can't wait for you guys to see the what else is coming. It's yeah. Tomorrow's a big day, and we're
The closer
so
we
excited.
get to Wednesday, I cannot go to sleep. I will lay down in my bed and I was like, I'm itching. I was like, so excited.
Oh, I can't even imagine. Well, I'll let you guys call other people.
Thank you so much for your support,
so much.
and we'll talk to you very soon.
Absolutely. Thank you guys.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
See
Baka,
ya.
baka,
Bye.
ciao.
Bye.
That's the best greeting ever.
I
No
know,
fucking
no
way.
fucking
I love it. That's amazing.
Sue,
I wanted to go back and see if Sue, you're the. I wanted to see if she had dropped her number. Sue, if you go to that site there, it's either way, Sue. We're gonna make it happen if we don't get your number this time. But
We're gonna find you,
yeah,
Sue.
yeah. We're there's a couple more. Anyway, you want to call one or two more? This is always so much fun.
Let's do it.
I love this. Is just always makes my day.
I know.
All right, well, let's call this one.
Yeah,
This
that's
one,
we're gonna
another
close
one.
this live
Just-
stream strong.
We
with
got a
people
whole
that we love.
We got a whole pool of these, so I'm just kind of scrolling through, and I need a better system here. But they're all here from past ones. Okay, let's call this guy.
No fucking way.
No fucking way. That was awesome.
Thank you, Summer.
Thank you, Fallen Ghost.
Thank you.
Hello?
Justin?
We're looking for Justin Bieber. It's Justin Bieber.
Oh, stop it. It's Trilogy Media. What's up?
Not much, man.
How are you?
No, I'm not Justin Bieber.
Ignore him. He's being a weasel.
I am being a weasel.
I
Yeah.
understand.
Justin, we saw your number here. We wanted to call you and say how much we appreciate you watching, how much we love you, and are so grateful for your support. And just thank you for being.
Yeah, thank you for being with Trilogy Media family and supporting us. Thank you. We're so grateful.
Hey, I like how you guys educate people on how these scams work.
Thanks, man. Well, that's It's
that's the purpose.
That's the mission. Is to
reveal how the scams work and try to prevent them so people would not fall for scam.
Thanks again, man, for everything, and thanks for watching. Just everything. It means the world to us, man. Thank you so much.
By the way, that bullet journaling method is available on iTunes, Google Play, and also on Overdrive if you have a public library card.
Good to know. All right. Thank you for letting us know, man.
Yeah, we'll keep that in mind. Thank you so much.
Enjoy the rest of your day, buddy.
You too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Nice guy.
Right, so many. Wow.
Gosh.
Messages just
There's
right
like
now
a
like
lot
doubled.
of them coming in right now. I want to call. You know what's going to happen, guys, is tomorrow when we don't really have an agenda for this. We haven't scheduled tomorrow's stream,
Right.
but I told you guys that we're probably going to do one after we put the Kickstarter up. So that is going to be predominantly a stream expressing our gratitude. And I know some people are like, call more scammers or, talk to us more. Some people want us to do more thanks. Some people want us to do less. And it's hard to land in the middle. But I'll forewarn you guys that tomorrow is a big reason for us doing that is to say thank you. So we're going to call a lot of people tomorrow.
Yeah.
So if you're sending in your number now, it's not going to get, if I don't get to you right now, it's not going to get overlooked. I still have it here. And we're always calling people on these Tuesday streams, but tomorrow as well. So thank you for sending it in. I'm going to save them all, but let's just do like one or two more just while we're at it's almost 5 already. It's crazy.
Summer, never say, please
don't
never
ever
say,
apologize.
no,
Thank you
never.
for anything. Just thank you so much.
You guys are freaking the best. It's seriously.
God, these are coming in very
I
fast.
know, that's good.
Um,
All right, let's do it.
Oh my
Let's
gosh.
do it. Peek.
Roulette. I do want to make a wheel of some kind. That would be so fun.
I know.
To find a way to do that without giving all their numbers away, but still have their name on it or
Yeah.
something. I don't know. There's got to be a way to do it. Okay, let's call this girl here.
I can find the form.
Oh, trilogymediainc.com/call me, Sue. Someone else can post it here too. I hope someone did earlier. Sue, it'll probably be closer to like 6 or 7 and Pacific time tomorrow.
Which one?
This one.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's Cindy. I can't.
Oh, it's okay. We'll try you again next time, Cynthia.
Yeah.
Let's do another. God, holy crap!
I know. It's just getting and getting and getting and getting.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try a couple.
Wow, brother, it's almost 2 hours.
I know,
like
it's
every
crazy.
single time you blink, it's
I
just
know.
like boop, boop, boop.
Okay. Sorry. I'm just trying to sift through. Yeah, Sue, if you're gonna be on tomorrow, Sue, send us a message and we'll make sure that we make that happen. You'll have plenty of time to send it in. I'm sorry, I'm falling behind here because there is so many of these. You guys are the freaking best. Okay, I'll just do this one. I just pick a random one. I don't. I feel bad. I want to call everybody. Okay, let's do this one.
Thank you, Lana Banana.
Thank you, Lana Banana. Lana Banana is the bomb.
Yeah, she is.
Hello?
Is this Patty?
Yes?
Hey, Patty, it's Trilogy Media.
Get out of here.
That's true.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you for watching us and for sending in your number and just supporting us
being
and
in
just
our
being
life.
our
Thank
family.
you for your support.
It means
Are you kidding me? I love you guys. I think you guys are awesome.
you're the
Right
best.
back at you. That's
Yeah,
how we feel about
seriously.
you, about every single one of
Couldn't
you.
be doing this without you guys. Thank you so much. But
Oh my gosh.
yeah, you're such a sweetheart.
I know.
Yeah.
Thank you, Patty, for watching, for supporting us, just for being our family, and we couldn't be doing this without
We're very grateful.
people like
We're
you.
absolutely
So-
grateful.
You guys are great. I love the inspirational talks. I hope to hear more of that because it's really good stuff that you guys put out
Oh,
there.
thank you.
We're just sharing our experience.
All we have to talk about
like-
is what we've been through,
Yeah.
and we don't know everything, but we can share kind of what we've done. But hopefully, it means something to somebody. And
If something
it's,
changed our life, we want to share that. Maybe that can change somebody else's life.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's helpful stuff. Keep it up.
Thanks.
Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Patty.
Thank you so much,
Enjoy the
Patty.
rest of your
Okay.
evening,
Enjoy the
and
evening.
we'll talk to you
Yeah, you
soon.
too.
All right,
Okay.
bye bye.
Ciao,
Take care.
ciao.
Bye.
Patty. Get out of here.
Get out of here.
You guys, oh my God, you guys are the best.
Dex is getting overwhelmed.
I'm overwhelmed because I hate not calling everybody. I want to call everybody.
We're gonna call, guys. Be ready. Keep your phones close to you.
Okay, one more. Let me do one more. And I promise, guys, if I didn't call you, we still have the number, and we're gonna probably be doing this for the majority of tomorrow. So just hang in there and
to show the gratitude and appreciate and love what you guys.
Let's just do one more. It's a random one. I'm sorry, guys. There's so many. I want to do them all, but we're gonna have to make a system where we can do these like faster and more of them because this is always so fun. I will just have to do another stream where this is all we do.
I know.
We used to do that.
Hello?
Is this April?
No.
Hey, April. This is January. Art January 10.
What the fuck? Shut up.
Because she's April. I'm January.
Whatever. How are you?
I'm good. I just got out of work. This just made my day.
Oh,
Yeah.
happy night off.
I know.
Awesome.
Just about to say that. Happy free time.
Oh, yes. But I just wanted to say you guys are awesome, and I laugh so much when I watch your videos.
April, thank you so much. Well, we if it weren't for people like you, we'd be making videos for the wall. So
Exactly.
Thank you for watching and supporting, and it truly does mean the world to us. I know we sound like a broken records, but it does. And we couldn't be doing this without you.
Thanks. You guys are great.
Thanks, April. Enjoy your night off. Do whatever you do to relax, and we'll talk to you very soon.
Definitely. Bye.
Bye, April.
Bye, April. Ciao, ciao. Good night.
Sweetheart.
Oh, no.
I love you.
My name is
people.
October.
You guys are the
Freight
best.
train.
My name is October. Oh my gosh. Amazing. I want to call all of them, but I'm going to save them, guys. I promise.
Yeah, well, email's not going anywhere.
Tomorrow's going to be maybe a longer stream, it's looking like, but we're happy to do it, and we're just so excited for you guys to see what's coming tomorrow. So
let's do a sum up before we're gonna turn the switch off.
If you missed any updates, almost 2 hours was perfect. Pre-release video coming from members and patrons. So if you just joined now or you've been a member, there's going to be a pre-release video coming out in just a little bit. It's another collab with IRL Rosie and Kit Boga. Mm-hmm. That said video will be public tomorrow, along with our Kickstarter will also be public tomorrow. Thank you to those that joined. If you just joined today, go to the community tab of our channel. You can find all the members-only posts there. After that is merch, hopefully this weekend. Excuse me, a hiccup. What else? What am I missing? Do your goals. If you do the goals, I want to know about it. So join the Trilogy Media Squad Facebook page and post that you did your goals. You don't have to share the goals. If you don't want to, I just want to know that you did it because it's awesome, and I want to know how it works for you. And I'll check in with you in 3 months. So let's do it. Let's do it on the Facebook page. Yeah. And those that do their goals today, let's hold each other accountable, and we'll check in 3 months.
We do have Patreon. People, we're always forgetting actually to tell. Yes, we do Patreon.
Oh, Cynthia, I just saw that notification come in. So she just joined Patreon too. Cynthia, shout out to you. Let's do a cheers for you. I know it's not a member, but it's still amazing.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for considering any help, guys.
Last of the beer.
Patreon.com/Trilogy Media.
That's right.
We will, even if you guys gonna change, if you guys in 3 months will achieve at least one goal, that's a victory. That's a victory.
Absolute a victory.
Victory.
Look out for game night is always the same, Friday evening, 6 p.m. So look out for that. We also do After Darks. Those will pop up throughout the week, but tomorrow night is a special one that we'll probably do in the evening just to commemorate our Kickstarter and show you guys what we're doing. We love you guys so much. Look out for videos, content coming really soon.
Life-changing
stuff happening.
Month, year,
as we're talking.
hour.
Amazing. There's no words.
Because of you guys.
Yeah. Big stuff. We love you with all of our hearts. We could not be doing this without you. We are grateful, we are humble, and we love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, subscribing. Those super chatted, thank you for that as well. We love you. And of course, as always, welcome to Trilogy Media!
Dun, 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 pow! Kick that ass of negativity. Kick that negativity.
Do those goals, change those habits, get shit done, and we'll see you guys next time.
Get your shit together.
Bye, guys. We love you. Have a great night. Bye.